Today, I'm going to be going over the 3 top things that you need to avoid in order for you to manifest weight loss. And let me just give you a hint. It doesn't include actually working out, and this is powerful. Welcome or welcome back, beautiful souls, to the channel. I'm Shika, your conscious mentor, and today I'm going to be sharing with you 3 top things to avoid when you are manifesting weight loss. I did a video on how to manifest weight loss using the 369 manifestation method with Nikola Tesla, and I noticed a lot of you guys felt like it was very helpful, and I felt called to actually share 3 things that I actually incorporated that allowed me to lose weight instantly by using these techniques. So I'm really excited to share with you guys these manifestation secrets so you can lose weight, feel confident, and also allow yourself to feel aligned energetically with your body inside and out. So before we get into the video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, like and subscribe, as well as put notification bells. I do videos every single week for you amazing, beautiful souls. 3 videos, sometimes more. And today's subscriber of the day is Deanna. Thank you so much for your lovely comment. I am so grateful for each and every single one of you guys. If you feel called to do some energy work, don't forget to apply for our conscious mentoring down below, as well as join the Patreon. Let's get into the video. The first and foremost thing is I've been doing the whole weight loss thing for so long, and I think one thing I've learned is in our society where it's quite energetically masculine, you know, a lot of the things that we hear about is fad diets, and we hear a lot about, you know, keto and getting a trainer and all those things that tend to be quite stressed out about throughout our everyday life. But what if I told you that you actually don't necessarily need to focus on these fads and these diets, and understanding that our weight is actually energetic stuff that is, you know, collectively put on our body. This is what brings me to our next point, which is really focusing on energy and food as energy. What exactly is food's place? So everything from what we eat, from lemons to pizza to whatever it is. One thing that really allowed me to understand about shadow work and deep inner work when I was trying to manifest weight loss is understanding that food is energy. Now, hold on here, because there's more to that. As we know, food is obviously energy, but our foods are ways that we can actually do the inner shadow work by eating certain foods. So for example, if you're working on your heart chakra, expanding your heart space, you just went through a breakup, or you're trying to expand the heart love within yourself, then you obviously want to have some rich green foods such as lettuce, spinach, kale. You want to eat those foods into your body. Now, if you want to help balance yourself in your solar plexus, you notice that your gut's been feeling off, a little bit more sensitive, then you definitely want to do some yellow rooted stuff. One of my favorite solar plexus meals, or I guess you can say, not meals, what's the word? Ingredients is ginger. I love ginger. It's really inflammatory, but it's amazing to help balance the solar plexus. If we look at the sacral chakra, another great example where we hold feminine, sensual energy and also our creative energy to create new energy as we rebirth ourselves and expand our consciousness, then we obviously want to connect with things such as citrus. So our oranges, we want to connect with maybe anything that is an orange type of thing, such as sweet potatoes. Those are going to help us. So understanding that in order for us to lose weight, it's not only about the scale, it's not only about your personal trainer. It starts with the colors of your food and the richness of your food. If you're able to connect consciously with plants, which is another thing, plants have consciousness. Our plants have emotions and energies in them, right? They're grounded into the root. They are the purest version of that. So when we're manifesting weight loss, one of the biggest things I will say is start eating your chakras, start eating your foods, which brings me to my second point. Start allowing yourself to connect with the food and understanding, what is my relationship with food? And I want you to type this down below. What is my relationship with food? What is my relationship with my lunch today? What is my relationship with my breakfast? The more that I was able to tune consciously with what I was eating and my relationship with that food, the more that I'm able to actually connect with, you know, why I'm eating that food specifically. Obviously, it's you're hungry, right? But a lot of the times we put in food in our body because we're coming from a space of pleasures, such as we're stressed, such as anxiety, such as we're bored. These are all subconscious emotions that we feel that actually underline to other deeper layers of emotions that we need to understand a little bit more. And to be quite frank, no one really asks, how do you feel about your sandwich today, right? Like, how do you feel about your salad? But the moment that you start to ask, it's like there is this whole download of like, whoa, yeah, how do I truly feel about that sandwich? How do I actually feel about that? And you need to understand with that point that manifesting our weight loss all starts with our management, with the energies that we put into our body and consume. Drop mic. That is literally what allows me to do it. It wasn't about the amount of calories I was eating or all that stuff. That is part of that, yeah. But there's much more to that. I was able to lose 6 pounds in like less than 2 days just by understanding that food is energy, and I'm gonna eat the foods that are imbalanced within my body and my energy in right now. And that's really going to allow me to advance, but also heal what needs to be healed within my emotions. Number 2, so I talked a lot about, eating your chakras, and that's a really great start to manifesting weight loss in your kitchen, at home, just understanding your relationship with food. And one of the things that I actually wrote down is, do I use food as a pleasure? And if so, what is it? So if there is a pleasure that comes through from food, I want you to kind of deep dive into that. When was the first time you had that pleasure? Yeah, it tastes delicious. Pizza is yummy and all that stuff. And if you like pizza, put the pizza emoji down below. But at the same time, this second point is going into deeper, like I mentioned, chakras. So if you're not losing weight, most likely you're disregarding and imbalancing your chakras, right? So the next step is making sure that you do a chakra balance. So every morning what I would do when I was going through this venture of weight loss is I would do a chakra cleansing meditation. I'm actually going to link it down below, one that I use exactly. But I do this every morning, and it allows me to really tune in energetically what chakras are in balance. I journal that down, and I make sure that I incorporate foods representing that chakra throughout my day. So for example, if I'm feeling a lot of judgment, if I'm feeling less self-confidence that day, I'm gonna eat a lot of ginger in my smoothie. I'm gonna eat maybe some lemon rye and put it in my water and squeeze some lemon in there. I'm going to have very yellow, amazing, beautiful foods such as corn that I'm going to eat and allow myself to put the intention in my food that I want to lose weight. So what I do is when I'm eating those 2 foods, I say, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, foods, for helping me balance my solar plexus today. Thank you, foods, for helping me, connect with my gut to release what needs to be done. I hold a mantra with that food as I eat it so I can balance my food. We have to understand that as food is energy, we need to respect energy as it is a relationship. So by tuning in and allowing myself to tap in as soon as there's something that is imbalanced, it allows me to take control of my weight. It allows me to take control of the way that I look and I feel internally and externally. So the moment you're able to do that, you start to see a huge shift. I noticed that my stomach would bloat less. I noticed that I felt much more confident in myself. I noticed that I wasn't holding on stress, lack of sleep, which is a big part of weight gain. If we're not sleeping well, that comes in with our third eye and our crown chakra. So I'm definitely going to end up really focusing on drinking a lot of water for my crown, but also having maybe grapes for my third chakra and purple foods, maybe some purple carrots and some purple sweet potatoes, but I'm allowing myself to connect. So understand that manifesting weight loss all comes with understanding the root of the issue and tapping into your energy the first thing you do in the morning. And then making sure that you plan intentionally to make sure that your food, your space has colorful arrays of foods, of chakras. So if your body needs that, you have a medicine cabinet in your fridge. You have things that you need in your fridge and you're ready to go. So please make sure that you're making sure that you avoid the issue of weight gain by not aligning your energy. And another great way of doing that is energy healing as well. As you guys know, I'm a Reiki practitioner. I do shamanic as well, energy healing. And one of the biggest things and one of the biggest benefits of doing energy healing is being able to align your body. And I don't want to, ruin the next step, but all I can say is through energy work, it can really help you expand. And, when we know that we have an imbalance, we're not letting that wound expand through time. you know? And when the wound expands from time, I've seen people gain a lot of weight, had diseases, have health issues that arise and entail the side effects are weight gain. So by allowing ourselves to make sure that we're tapping into the internal feeling and emotions that we hold in our body pain, and in our soul, we're giving our soul a little bit of a wash or cleanse. You know, we're giving them their vitamins that they need for each day, and we're allowing ourselves to grow each day, which is beautiful. That's truly the beauty of cleansing our chakras and also being able to lose weight. Number 3, the last and one of the most important parts, do not suppress your emotions. When I suppressed my emotions, such as anxiety and depression, I ended up gaining 25 pounds. And I was running like a 5K 4 times a week. And I was going to, you know, weight training 3 times a week as well. I was doing all the things. I was doing the calorie, you know, reducing the calories and all the stuff that they were meant for me to do. But was my weight changing? No, it was not. And that was because at that time I was going through a lot. I was very depressed. My anxiety was horrible. I was just so in my mind, cluttered and confused, and my body, I can feel so exhausted. Even though I was sleeping the 7 hours, I was eating the sweet potatoes and chicken and all of that stuff that they were seeing my macros, it really wasn't coming down to it because my body was instilling so much emotion. So understand that one of the things to avoid is to suppress our relationships with our emotions and to suppress our emotions by internalizing them. If right now you're talking to yourself and you don't have a space to release energy, then that needs to shift. You're not going to be able to lose weight unless you do this. And this is one of the biggest things that I tell people all the time. You will not be able to do it unless you make sure that you're not internalizing your emotions. So avoid that. That is so key. Now, how do you avoid non-internalizing your emotions? What if I don't have someone in my life right now that I can release it to, or a support system? One of my favorite things that are well known is just having a massage. Massages are really great. This is something that's big. And you know, I always used to think, oh, massages are fancy. Like, why can't I get a massage? Why should I have to, you know, think about something that is important to my health? And that was something that was so important to me. If I energetically am investing in an energetic exchange to make my body feel good through a massage, and that whole month I feel better, then I'm obviously allowing myself to create more energy and be better off for myself and at work and my abundance and so much more. So making sure to understand that the energetic exchange that you put in yourself comes 10 times more back to you in a quick, rapid way. So when we're thinking about weight loss, massages really helped me because it allowed me to release through touch, through moving energy in my body and my back, and allow myself to just really check in and see, oh, my lower back's been hurting me. I wonder why. My root chakra, I've been feeling a little less secure within myself. Let me figure out ways that I could accomplish that. Maybe I can start walking on grass to ground myself. Maybe I should start creating energetic boundaries so I'm not allowing people to take advantage of my energy. Creating those things are really going to allow us to advance. Another great way to do this is through energy healing. So as I mentioned earlier, what does energy healing do? It allows you and forces you to see what is going on in your life right now and how you're being suppressing in that. I've seen people, and I've actually had one of my mentorees do a session with me, and then literally within a week, she lost over 8 pounds. So again, energy is held within our body. So if we're allowing ourselves to release an energy, if we're allowing to release that trauma we had as a child that we're holding for how many years, to release that anxiety, that depression, to release the way that we judge ourselves, then we're obviously going to release that weight as well. Because if we don't, we are collecting every energy that we have basically been exposed to since birth, since before birth, and our family and our parents as well. So we're releasing on a deeper soul level. And this is my last and final point that I want to talk about the weight loss, is that our souls, our beings, right? There's 2 parts, and I talked about this in a live before, but we have our soul and our human body, and they have different responsibilities. When we're talking about weight loss, our soul can really affect the human body in the sense that if we do not allow ourselves to energetically release anything that we suppress, if we do not balance our body and listen to what we intuitively need, but we're doing the weight loss as far as the keto diet and we're doing, eating the proteins and all the stuff, but energetically we're not balanced, then you can put all of the things that you're doing, running, 20K every single week, out the garbage because we're not allowing ourselves to a balance. So in all, what you should say is that our soul and our human body should be balanced, and you should respect both of them equally. Mind, body, and soul should be nurtured in all ways. And if you don't do that, then we cause people to have little fads where they lose weight for a short period of time and aren't able to consist of this lifestyle of what their body needs. And you also have people who end up having very wounded solar plexus where they're chasing after a reality that they feel that they will never achieve because they keep competing against themselves. And I know I felt that way. If you feel that way, put a star emoji down below. And know that after using these tips and avoiding the following things, but implementing ways to move your energies, ways to eat your chakras, ways to listen to your body and clear it, you will see a huge shift without even lifting a weight or running a mile. So I really hope you guys like this video on the top 3 things to avoid based on a responsibility of our energy, and really just the in-depth of how to really truly lose weight beyond just the fads and what people are sharing in the wellness space. There's more to it. And let me know down below what resonated with you in the comments. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, like and subscribe, as well as put notification bells. I do videos every single week, 3 videos or more every week for you beautiful souls. Oops, just hit the water bottle, sorry about that. But I love you guys so much, and I am so happy for you. I'm so proud of you. Allow yourself to take control of your energy, because just know that if you are able to clear and do the inner work, then you will see that on the scale, you will see that in your genes, you will see that all in all. Everything is energy, and we need to make sure we manage and we balance our soul and our body. So I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.